Back with another video. Today we're going up against the San Antonio Spurs. We are 15-0. The Spurs are 17-34. But yeah, man, let's go ahead and continue the journey.
Every time he keeps doing it. 2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. And the player elections are wrapped up. The starting five for both teams. And we're going to get this one started. It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. On this exciting Friday matchup. In this one, we'll see the Philadelphia 76ers against the San Antonio Spurs here at AT&T Center. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Albert. This is Kevin Harlan. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Tyrese Maxey.
Nice to have that versatility, isn't it, David? Thank you. I love that Philadelphia is starting lineup. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Tyrese Maxey out there for 30. And it's Harrison at the 3 spot. And for San Antonio, the 4 and the 5, it's Johnson and Purtle. Jones is out there with Devin Vassell. And it's McDermott in at the small forward. So long, many joked about how the Spurs were always too old, right? Too old, too slow, too stuck in the same ways. But that's changing.
Well, I was on a couple of those teams too, Kevin. I remember well, people said that the Spurs were too old and needed to get younger. And over the last few years, they've done exactly that.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Jones. Feeds it to Burrow. Takes it out to Johnson. 5 on the clock. So Embiid. Shot by Johnson, no good. Philadelphia with the ball. Harris passes to Embiid. That one drops for him.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had taking it to the ring there. 6 foot tall in a close game like this one.
Now here's McDermott. 11-point game is last outing. Johnson, wide open. He's tight. Good on the triple.
He's not gonna miss that sort of an opportunity. Indeed.
On the way, Harris. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
And right there, you can see Tobias had made up his mind. The ability to handle the ball at his size makes him a tough matchup.
Here's Vassell. Really had troubles in that loss to Sacramento. Out to the wing. McDermott rolling around him. Off target from outside.
And they had some box coverage that turned into no coverage.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Inside. A nice shot by Tucker.
Determined to score, PJ won't be distracted by contact.
The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. And Purtle gets it to go on the assist by Jones.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Here's Harden. Plays it up off the glass.
Whenever Coach told them to come out of the locker room, there.
1 second, guys. 1 second.
2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And the basket by Jones. But even here, in the middle of the season, Steve, some players are really putting in the work and playing with postseason energy.
Well, that's a mark of greatness. Guys who play every game and don't want any unnecessary losses on their record.
In a moment, I'll quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the 76ers.
Establishing a big presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your ball.
And another thing, coach will be thrilled with the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. It's a 5-point game. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
Yeah, they cruised to a win in these teams' last encounter, and their field goal percentage was off the charts.
Here is Spurs.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Johnson outside. On the wing, Jones. Over Harden. Jones no look. Philadelphia leading by 7. Here's Tucker. That's his second shot. And his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Wonderful look now for San Antonio. Jack, he's checked in for Rocket Proof. Kobe comes in for Johnson. And Kena Bates-Diop subbed in for McDermott. Now here's Jones. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Sacramento.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting the teammates up for good shots.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of it.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Jones looking for an opening. Passes to Vassell. Shoots over Melton. Vassell, no good.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Go on the wing. Off to a good start. Wiggins his first shot attempt.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Here's Jones. No dice from 9 feet out.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup. And he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
Now, here's Milton. It's tipped. 1:03 left here in the opening quarter. Vassell on the pass to Jang. That one good for 2.
Good discipline from Vassell. Moving the ball instead of waiting for a shot to show up.
Here's Niang. Now the pass to Milton. Over Jones. He clangs that one off the back of the net, and down it falls.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
It has helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Now, here's Vassell. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average of nearly 16 points a game. It's Jones on the way. Defended by Milton. Jones dishes to Jang. Jones kicks to Vassell. Pass for Roby. Back to Vassell. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Bates-Diop misses.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency over there.
And it's a 2-seat here. In fact, check out cheese. Nice cheese. Something diamonds on the cheese.
When we return. so far. Guys, 76ers pretty much in control here, it would seem.
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
Spurs trail by 11. Sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then it's Collins, then it's Jones. And it's Sohan in at the four-man position. That's the San Antonio 5. Now here's Jones. Oh, good on the dribble. And now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, for 22 straight years, San Antonio made the playoffs. They haven't made the last three postseasons. And former Spur Robert Horry worries if they'll ever be relevant again, saying, I hate to say that. San Antonio is a small market. Guys just aren't going to go there. And that's a dire prediction for such a storied and successful franchise.
No kidding, David. All right, thank you. Carries it down low. And the 76ers lead by 15.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops. And this is how they like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Shoots. And again, it's Philadelphia.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge lead with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
San Antonio calls timeout. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that push the players out. Why is that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. You really get smarter to approach the game this way. You don't have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
PJ Tucker, he's checked in for quick buys. Here's Maxey. After the basket by San Antonio, the shot's good.
And just a smooth player who reads the floor incredibly well. Harden is always looking to get his teammates involved.
Now, here's Vassell. And the rejection by Embiid. Harris looking it over. Here's Tucker. Scoring his first straight basket in 3 tries.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Spurs trail by 19. To the wing right side. McDermott down low. Harris is there. Hurdle. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Embiid. And since Tobias Harris got his big contract with the Sixers, Greg, some say they chose him over Jimmy Butler.
Well, Tobias is nice. He's never been an all-star. And that's one of the few downsides to a big payday. Some might say he's overpaid. I'm sure he'll take the trade-off.
So it's San Antonio now. After the Sixers pick up 2, 6 feet out, and it's finished off inside by McDermott.
Let's not forget that 6'8" Doug McDermott has the ability to be a scoring threat inside the paint.
Stolen. To the middle, here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk. And Grady lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, right to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Slowly but surely, Harris continues to elevate his game. The shooting, the playmaking, the ability to make a difference.
Now with the ability to play a soft zone, continues to hide their weaker defenders. Johnson. Michael can't get it to go.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over-eager.
Here's Vassell. Rebound by the 76ers.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. They have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's a lot from inside the paint.
Time called here, the Spurs decide to chalk it up. Outplay in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Yeah, what we saw in that game and what you can see around the league is a questionable dependency on the dribble.
You know, if you go from range, there are other ways to score. You can post up, dribble drive, get out in transition.
And the 76ers with some changes. Montrezl comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Anthony Melton in for Tobias Harris. To the left side wing. Johnson against Melton. Johnson down low. And it's Melton with the rebound. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 16-6 run. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Embiid. Harden's got 6.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Chang against Embiid. Diop misses. Philadelphia leading by 23. Down low. And the jam by Harden.
Taking it all the way. Harden with the flush there.
San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep in the second. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now, you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
36 seconds left in the first half. Embiid with the steal. And now Philadelphia on the break. And he uses the glass on the lane.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Now here's Vassell. 11 seconds left in the first half of the game. Pass to Bates Diop. Pocket 2. Fires from the wing. Got a piece of it. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Philadelphia rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. It's time now to go courtside as we search for the Irish on the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin here with.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Philadelphia finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, give a short take.
Well, they built this lead in large part because two top shooters off the bench.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
And so, in the game for the 76ers, on the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Harden out there with Maxey, and it's Harris in the small forward position. Harden gets the bucket.
And it's very easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drop that happened a moment ago.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so paint really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. There's the pass to McDermott.
As for about the last couple of seasons he's had.
She has career highs in scoring. He's not making a higher percentage, but he's taking more shots each game. Seems like it's been a recipe for success.
The Spurs shoot their first free throws of the game.
McDermott on your squad is like having a guy that you can rely on knocking down shots from the stretch four position.
And McDermott drops it over. Philadelphia with the ball. Harden dishes to Embiid. It's good. Embiid's got his third basket of the night.
And the strength of Embiid oftentimes just overwhelms the defense, able to absorb physical coverage and still finish.
Jones kicks to Johnson. Pass to Vassell. Just 5 on the clock. Stolen by Tucker. Now the 76ers on the break. He's running. That one goes. Counting. 6 points for Tyrese Maxey.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Jones against Harden. Pass to Vassell. The tray. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Tucker the pass to Embiid. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Embiid's got 10 points in the game.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Johnson kicks to Jones. Now here's Vassell. Back to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Vassell. The 3-pointers off the mark.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And this rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
McDermott up top. And they get it. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Spurs have had 2 chances at the line already. Making both free throw drops from McDermott. Both teams will make substitutions. And McDermott drops it both. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now, here in the third. Melton passes to Harrell. And the layup's good off the glass. Harrell's got his first bucket of the night.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
And the best of Dion. Pass to Roby. Out to the right lane. Nice ball moved by San Antonio. Kicks it to Collins. All sorts of time. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. The Spurs making a switch here. Rebounds for that game. For Philadelphia, they've gone perfect 77 for the field here in the third, coming out of the break very hot. Melton. There's the steal. Shot by post. Here's Bates Diop. Off target at the rim. Tipped away. Stolen by Collins. Pass to Roby. Lets the 3 fly. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now the 76ers take it the other way. It's Korkmaz in the corner. And he makes good on the way.
Nice pass here to set that basket.
1:16 left in the third. Here's Primo. He's guarded by Melton.
defense. It's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with skills left and right.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Got that one. 8 points for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Passes it to Primo. Here's Sohan, defended by Feigl. Here's Rowe. No points in the game yet for him. The rebound by Niang. Now Milton. Fouled on the shot. Picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And just adding insult to injury, he just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
1 second left. And the last shot before the buzzer is over. Holding an unbelievable lead is Roberto from the field. They have been outstanding, amazing, and that's what has them headed to a blowout. We come back right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Courtney Gang. Johnson is out there with Jones. And it's Sohan in at the small forward. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Over to the wing. Here's Sohan. Misses him close. Harris looking it over. Steve, you played all 4 years at Michigan State. When you think about the fun you had there, what was more enjoyable? Playing college basketball or in the pros?
Kevin, I have to be honest, both was fantastic. And in college, those 4 years was something I'll never forget. But then obviously, ultimately, you want to make it to the NBA, and I got a chance to do that. So both were fantastic in my eyes.
A three. Trains it from beyond the arc. Harris has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Here's Sohan. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's so good. And here's Harris from the arc. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And the 76ers with possession. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Fires for 3. A 3-pointers right on target. Harris has got 9 points in the quarter.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Here's Johnson. It's good. And there's the quickness on display with the Mobile 1 drive.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. The Spurs have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the 4th. A lot of misses, just the 1 made. The pass to Sohan. And the average age of NBA players is getting younger and younger. About a year younger than they were Lucky Lukowski. 6. Now left of the wing. Here's Sohan. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
And they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Harris outside. Over to the left wing. Here's Niang. And again, it's Philadelphia.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
And stolen by Harris. For 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Spurs passing it around. To the right side. Here's Sohan. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Philadelphia's gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. With 3, Harris gets in. He's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for the 76ers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And the strong effort will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jay.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Looking to end the run. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Harris passes to Harrell. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Right wing. Back to Jones. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. Only a 7 victory for them. And Greg, an enemy chase like
That's exactly right. But the way they control the game and they just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Jets now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, James. You were in a rhythm from the open.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Alright guys, we won against the San Antonio Spurs. Now we just gotta go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 8 more games before we reach the end of February. We're going up against the New York Knicks next episode. So yeah, man, we got 7 more games before we end the February mark. So that's a good thing. So we got actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 8 more games left, man. But if y'all enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. So I'm posting every day, every week whenever I have free time. Catch you guys.